Hello there, Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good, November 15th through the 21st. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's see what your overall energies are. Oh my goodness. Okay, community. So, to me, this has something to do. It can be either your work community or it could be family or friend circles. So let's see what that is. But look at this. We have a big change coming in. So you could be changing jobs. You could, be changing homes. You could be moving to a new location. And some of it is causing chaos and conflict in your life. So, it doesn't mean that the chaos and conflict is always bad. Say, for instance, you are just got a new job and it's in another city and you're having to move. That can be very chaotic, right? But if it's a job that you've really wanted to a city that you really know you're going to love, the chaos is, short-lived for something that's going to bring you a lot of joy in the end. We have to the sea. So this is kind of like, this, to me, I'm getting the sense that it's about, like, don't overreact. Don't get too emotional in all of this chaos. And we're going to go to the tarot. We'll get some more details here. But it's about allowing, just, kind of sitting back, sitting on the bathtub, sitting in the bathtub on top of the water, letting the waves just kind of do their thing and just floating along and not getting too caught up in this. Yeah. Chop wood and unfinished symphony underneath. So there could be something that you're trying to finish out that is causing a little chaos in your life, but that chop wood is about doing those things every single day that help to keep you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually balanced. So, when we have a lot of chaos and conflict in our life, it's so easy to, skip eating healthy meals or exercising or, meditating, journaling, whatever you do on a daily basis. And it's so easy to let those things go, but it's about making sure that you're doing that. That will help to keep you, sitting pretty in the bathtub. Okay, so let's go to the tarot. We're going to begin by taking a look. Wow, they're talking. Okay, taking a look at your present energy, and then we'll move to your area of resistance or obstacles, and then advice from spirit, and finally the outcome if you take the advice. But remember, Pisces, you have free will, so you can always do what you think is best for you. Your present energy, seven of Pentacles. You're putting a lot of time and energy into something. You're hoping, okay, you're hoping what you're putting your time and energy into is going to bring you something, apples or fruit, blessings in the future. So if you think about it, that's kind of like when I was saying, if you got a job in another city and you moved, there's a lot of chaos and everything. You're spending a lot of time, energy, maybe even money doing that. But you're hoping to be building a strong foundation for something in the future that is going to bring you lots of joy. Okay, your area of resistance or your obstacle is Ace of Swords. You don't have all the information. There's something that you don't know. I'm wondering if that isn't what's bringing in some of this conflict or perhaps change. And your advice here, we're going to come back and clarify these two. Page of Cups. Give it love. This message has been coming out so much, about stepping into your power of love instead of your power of fear. This Ace of Swords could be also that you're kind of stuck on in your head. Swords energy is air, kind of stuck in your head. So we will clarify that. And then the outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this is really like a new beginning. Seven of Swords is on the bottom. I'm getting a sense that this is about you perhaps holding back out of fear, almost self sabotaging a situation because of all the change that may be going on in your life. So let's go ahead and clarify. What are you spending your time and energy on here, Pisces? Seven of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So you're spending a lot of time and energy trying to get to the point where you have your Nine of Cups. You're wishing and dreaming for something to come true, and you're willing to put the time and energy into it. Now, the problem with the Seven of Pentacles is that, you're planting the seeds today, but you may not see them grow for some time. And sometimes, we can get caught up in wanting almost like instant gratification. The conflict you may be having is if, you've started a business and you may have a business partner, or, this is a relationship of some type, and you're putting your time and energy into it, or you may feel like the other person isn't putting as much time or energy into it. There's some kind of conflict, I think, around that. Or perhaps say you're starting your own business and it's taking time and energy away from your family, or a romantic relationship or your friends, and it's kind of causing conflict there. But it's as if you're really wanting this to go. Yeah, you're trying to figure out, how do I get the wheel to turn? I feel, a strong sense that you're really trying to it's like wanting to make material growth, blessings. Very much I'm getting like your wish and dream is to bring in money, but I don't feel like it's like you just want a stack of money. It's like you want this because you want to build something. Like you want to buy your dream house, or you want to go on some fabulous vacation that you've wanted for a very long time. It's not as if you just want a pile of money. I get a sense that there's something in particular you want to spend the money on, but you are a little bit perhaps stuck in the 3D, thinking about the money, okay? And trying to figure out, like, just up in your head, really, really concerned about the money. So your advice here is, to changing, going within. Now, I think it's kind of interesting because we have the Five of Wands here. That's very much this chaos and conflict, right? So you could feel like there's a lot of competition. Your advice is Page of Cups. Give this situation a lot of love. Come from your heart and not from your head. I think, the obstacle here is that you're kind of up in your head about this situation, and you really need to come from the heart. So if this is a business, right, and your goal is to try to make a very successful business that brings you a monetary gain that you can use in some way, you're just like looking at the numbers all the time. You're just looking at the books all the time. And you're kind of losing sight, perhaps, of why you wanted to go into this. Because look, you have the Ten of Cups here. It's something that you really, really want in your life, but you're getting stuck almost like in the minutia, right? And then if this is a relationship, I think you're putting time and energy into this relationship because this is something that you think is going to make you happy long term. Like you're really wanting this relationship, especially with the Ten of Cups. But I feel like you think that there is competition. Whether this is a business or a love relationship, you're kind of almost focusing on the competition that you think may be around, or just really kind of almost overly concerned about external validation or external situations instead of coming from your heart. And that is what your advice is. It's about transforming from this energy of being so caught up in how you're going to get there and just stepping into the love of the journey, the love of the situation, the love of growing a business, right? Why did you start that business? What was what did you want to accomplish besides making money? So say, I don't know, say you're a florist, right? And the reason that you wanted to become a florist or open your own floral shop is because not only do you love flowers, you love the way that people smile when they get flowers, right? And you enjoy helping other people express their love by giving flowers. But right now you may be all caught up in, well, the books, the profit, the financial pages, and you've kind of lost sight of, why you did it. Well, you did it because you wanted to help other people express their love with flowers. It's about stepping back into that. If this is a relationship, right? And this is somebody that you think you could go the distance with, this is somebody you really want in your life, then what you might be doing is almost like nitpicking anything that is scaring you, that this relationship might end. So, I don't know, maybe, they talk about somebody, at work, and you're like, oh, is that, a competitor of mine? Do they want to date you or something like that? Or you could just, if they say, oh, I have to, cancel our date on Friday because I have to work late or something like that, then, are you taking that and just kind of like running with it and fear, right? Because there's only fear and love. So it's about taking a look at making sure that you're in your heart space when you are dealing with this person or this situation. Because when you get into your fear, what you're actually doing is creating conflict, whether you realize it or not, right? You're creating more conflict within it. It's about maybe having a conversation with the person, right? Or, but it's like, I almost feel like you're blowing something out of proportion. And it's because you're all up in your head. You're allowing your ego to stroke the fears, and you're removing yourself from your heart space. Yeah, so let's see. Oh my goodness, the sun's going to shine for you. Yeah, there's judgment. There is, the judgment card is about making a decision, having a second chance at something coming back together. You're concerned, can this work out? You may be even losing sleep about it. But when you stay in your heart space, okay, and you give your love to this situation, I'm also getting and receive love in this situation. Okay, so it's about building, like, go back to the florist. It's about building a good relationship, a rapport with your customers. If it's a romantic relationship, it's about building a good rapport with this person's friends and family, not just the person. It's about, embracing the entire person or situation with love. And then look at sun. The sun is everything that you could possibly dream of. It's more than the 10 of cups, right? It's joy, abundance, happiness, love. It's everything that you've ever wanted. And that comes in when you step into, it's like a really super positive, loving energy. Wow, this is great, Pisces. Really nice. Okay, so let's see your final advice from the universe. On the bottom, you the muse. This has been coming up a lot. Okay, in flow with money, fearless expression. See, when you're fearlessly expressing, you're taking the fear out of the situation and you're expressing with love, right? And then you get in flow with money, especially if you're thinking this is like, a business or a work situation, and celebrate your wins. It's about staying really positive. Even the smallest win is a win. And, you know, when I kind of get down on myself or something, I keep a pad of paper, and every single time I have a small win, and it doesn't matter. You know, I'm trying to drink more water. So every time I drink another glass of water, right, I write it down, you know, hey, I drank another glass of water, and I kind of celebrate that. It's instead of going, oh, yeah, well, I just finished another glass of water. Oh, how many more do I have to drink today? You know, instead of going that route, right? It's about, hey, I got another glass of water in. Good for me. And really kind of stepping into that energy will help this situation and any chaos or conflict that you're feeling within it. I feel like this is going to go away. It's going to cause a change when you change from being fear-based to love-based. You change this entire situation and the sun comes out to shine. Well, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. This was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.